Now, let's give you a little bit concerning the Coinage Act as an example. Now, the Coinage Act, Section 19 as an example, for the United States operation, the Coinage Act, because remember they did the first mint here in Philadelphia, at Philadelphia, which also near the street Shakamoxon. And this is near the area that we call Shakamoxon. And the first building they set up for the minting was at 7th and Filbert Street. For those of you who are familiar with areas at Philadelphia, that's a few streets down, right on 6th Street, between 6th and Market and 7th, a few streets down from the Greyhound building, etc., that you're familiar with, etc. Now, this is the Coinage Act, Section 19. Be it further enacted, persons who shall be employed at the said mint for the purpose of profit or gain or otherwise with a fraudulent intent shall embezzle any of the metals which shall any time be committed to their charge. Every such officer or person who shall commit any or either of said officers shall be deemed guilty of felony and shall suffer death. And so the death penalty is written into the law. Of course, that's coming from honesty principles, Muslim fatwa law, because they adopted the Constitution from fatwa, etc. And so the death penalty. Now, most of you are familiar with what you know today as the IRS. And also, you'll see many of the scholars here and many of the sociologists here often write articles and do research on the lucrative operations of the penal system that's operating in North America, and the predominant numbers of both Asiatic men and women being warehoused predominantly in these penal systems, having no idea that these are actually debtors' prisons of the executor's chamber of the Inquisition operations that's operative today. They just don't tell you that. So let's talk about executor. Now, you know when you all think you're getting paid and the members of the Roman Curia issue you what they call a check, C-H-E-C-K, and you think you've been paid, and then you go trade that check as a stock option for private commercial paper that are Federal Reserve notes that belong to members of the Roman Curia, to the board of directors of the Federal Reserve, who answer to the board of directors known as Congress and senators, who answer to the members of the bar or barristers accredited registry known as the Bar Association, who answers to the Queen of England, who answers to the bishopric of the popes of Rome, maintaining Spanish Inquisition operations against the Moors to steal our gold and silver, which was the mission of their colonial operations in the first place. So now we're talking still. What, where, when, why, and how? Money. So these people get a check from the exchequer's office. So let's talk about the exchequer. So the exchequer, now go into your law book for you all. The exchequer, you're going to find the exchequer. Write this down. So before I forget. Exchequer, that's E-X-C-H-E-Q-U-E-R. I repeat, E-X-C-H-E-Q-U-E-R, exchequer.